Hey guys, it's George. Welcome to Rookie Radar, my new series where I explore the latest K-pop rookies. The fifth generation are totally new to me, and after reviewing the red carpets from this end of year show season, I want to get to grips and explore these new groups. In each video, I'm going to introduce the group to you, sharing a bit about their backstory before diving into their debut and the music they've released since. This series isn't going to have a huge focus on fashion. Like, of course, if there is a standout concept, standout outfits, we will discuss. But I want this to be more about the music and exploring these new K-pop groups together with you guys. I wanted to give the debut episode of this series to ZEROBASEONE because we've been on a journey together this end of year show season. I've been cussing them out, giving them a hard time, saying their outfits look cheap, pleather, and I'm making an emphasis on pleather. And we're seeing them get there with their red carpet style, which has made me very, very happy. But, I feel like they deserve the first episode of this series. That's one of my reasons, but they also had arguably one of the most successful debuts of 2023. So who are ZEROBASEONE? Let's get into it. ZEROBASEONE, also known as ZB1, are a 9-member project group formed through MNET survival show Boys Planet, and they're also managed by WAKEONE. So basically, this is the male version of Girls Planet that came out the year previous in 2022, and that was the show that created Kepler. ZEROBASEONE debuted on the 10th of July 2023 with the mini album Youth in the Shade and the title track In Bloom. Because of you. In the lead up to their debut, ZEROBASEONE had a variety show that consisted of 3 episodes called Camp ZEROBASEONE that began airing on June 22nd. By June 26th, their debut album had amassed over 780,000 pre-orders, and by July 4th, over 1,080,000 pre-orders. This set the record for the highest number of pre-orders for a K-pop debut album. The sales for Youth in the Shade continued to grow, selling more than 2 million copies and set the sales record for a K-pop debut album. ZEROBASEONE have since released a second mini album titled Melting Point, which was released on November 6th with the title track Crush. The pre-orders for Melting Point were even larger than Youth in the Shade, and by the 26th of October, over 1.7 million pre-orders had been made. The mini-album was reported to sell over 2 million copies in its first week of sales, and this made ZEROBASEONE the first K-pop group ever to do this in their debut year. The group is set to make their Japanese debut later this year on the 20th of March with the single Yura Unmi no Hana, and it's to be managed by WAKEONE Entertainment. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. So not only are ZEROBASEONE seeing a lot of success with their album sales, but they also won a lot of awards this year. At the 2023 Asia Artist Awards, they won Best Musician and Rookie of the Year. At the Asian Pop Music Awards, they won Best New Artist. At the Circle Chart Music Awards 2024, they won Rookie of the Year. At Golden Disc Awards 2024, they won Album Bonsang and Rookie of the Year. At the K Global Heart Dream Awards, they won the K Global Bonsang and K Global Super Rookie Award. At MAMA 2023, they took 3 awards home, which included Best New Male Artist, Favorite New Artist, and Worldwide Fans Choice Top 10. At the Melon Music Awards 2023, they won Best New Artist. At the Seoul Music Awards 2024, they won Main Award Bonsang and Rookie of the Year, and at the Fact Music Awards 2023, they won Next Leader Award. That was 15 awards this end of year show season, and this is ZEROBASEONE's first end of year show season. It's wild. So, who are the members of ZEROBASEONE? Since this group was formed through Boys Planet and it's a survival show, they're given a rank where they finish. So I'm going to introduce the members in the rank that they placed, just so if you didn't watch the show and you're curious, I'm answering all of it. The first member to make it into Zero Base One was Hao, and he is a main vocalist and center. I'm also going to give you a little fact about each member. So Hao can play the violin, the cello, and the piano, and he has a license to teach all of these instruments, and I believe he said if he wasn't an idol, he would teach these instruments. The second member to make it into the group is Hanbin. He's the leader, visual, and main dancer. Like, if you've not seen the video of him dancing to RuPaul's Mother. Boy. Hanbin is also an MC on M Countdown. The third member to make it into the group was Matthew. I can't find out what his position is. It looks like some members have positions assigned and other members not. So maybe that will be confirmed later down the line as the group matures. Matthew is a former Hype Japan trainee, and he was actually supposed to take part in the show that formed Anteam. The fourth member to make it into the group is Ricky. Again, I don't have a position for him, and fun fact, he used to live in California and he can speak Chinese, English, and Korean. The fifth member to make it into Zero Base One was Jonu. Working on the pronunciation, forgive me. He was the class president and vice class president in the school council. The sixth member to make it into the group was Tere, and he is one of the main vocalists. His hobbies include exploring new restaurants and playing the guitar. The seventh member to make it into ZB1 is Gyuvin, and he is the tallest member of the group, standing at 6'1", 185 centimeters. Our eighth member to make it into Zero Base One is Jiyoung. His role is also visual, and prior to becoming an idol, he was an actor, and he starred in dramas The Sweet Blood, Don't Lie, Rahi, Kissable Lips, Convenience Store Junkies, Protein, Roommates of Pong Duck 304, which I have watched. It was fantastic, and The Good Bad Mother. So, you know, quite an established actor. And then our final member to make it into the group is Eugene, the maknae/visual. He's 16 years old, and his role models are SHINee's Taemin, EXO's Kai, and Stray Kids Hyunjin. So those are the members of Zero Base One. I hope you've enjoyed this section where I give you a bit of background about the group. If you are new to them, if you're a fan of them, let me know what you think of that in the comments. Let's deep dive into these MVs now, and we're going to jump into Youth in the Shade and the title track In Bloom. When I was doing my research, I saw that the album is centered around the theme of the beauty of youth and the shadow behind it. So let's see if this idea is reflected in the music video. Oh, what a cute set. Hao, main vocalist. So handsome. Straight away getting this youthful vibe. I think it's so much easier to do this in these brighter concepts. Ooh, fighting over the bouquet. I love this video effect, the camera work. That was so cute. Oh, what? I wasn't expecting this. We're in a game. Oh my god, this is so bright and cute. Perfect summer release. I mean, damn, how really is the center node? That was cute. I like the shout. This is so fucking cute. I can't. Like, do you know when you don't know what to expect? The Zero car wash. What I'm noticing is that the color palette is so tight in like each of the scenes, like the silvers, the blues, the blue flowers, like the little pops of green, like everything is so like intentional. Ooh, it's like virtual reality world. June's like, fuck it, fuck it. Ooh, complete shift change in the outfits, like very casual, youthful looks into this like K-pop boy group. Kick, yes. Ooh, like the step and the choreography. Common effects. I love this, like the bloom to the bouquet. Ricky making me want to bleach my hair again, let's not. What I'm noticing as well is how like we're coming towards the end of the MV and like, you know, we're getting these like dusky kind of sunset background, whereas at the start it was like bright. So I like that we're getting like an element of time coming through. That's really cool. Honestly obsessed with you. Now the balloons are now red. We fighting for the same crush. That is youth. Come on, Hal. Come on, center position. Serve it up. Ah, we did that at the same time. I can't. They still fighting, damn. Stage clear. That was cute as fuck. I think going for a summer concept, a very kind of bright, refreshing concept, definitely allows you to play into the beauty of the youth. And then I think having this like video game kind of like virtual reality element where they're like jumping in and out, like I said, they were in these very kind of like light, bright, casual outfits. Then Jiyoon jumped through the screen and they're like in the all black outfits, K-pop boy grand. I feel like that represents like the shadow behind it, like the light and the dark. The fact that they've all got like the same crush, that's definitely like a youth thing. Like I remember being in school and like everyone fancying the same girl, the only girl I ever fancied in my life. Lucky girl. I do really like this aspect of time in this music video as well. Like at the start, the members are waking up, it's very bright. And then towards the end, like I mentioned, we're getting those like dusky kind of colors. So it's showing you like a day. I really like that. I was listening to the mini albums whilst I was preparing for this video and I did enjoy the music, but like watching the MVs made me enjoy it more. Like the visuals are just so cute. And I think the like synopsis of this album, the beauty of youth and the shadow behind it, is like spot on. Crush, crush, crush. Let's move on to ZB1's second mini album, Melting Point, with the title track Crush. I found a little synopsis for this too, for the song more so. Crush, an intense and powerful song that summarizes ZEROBASEONE's commitment to take the next step. So let's see if that's true. Ooh, the uniform with the armor piece, yes. Ooh. Straight away such a different concept, the vibe of the fashion. Blonde hair with black tips, weakness, weakness. Yeah. No, I'm vibing this too much. Loving the different vibes, how the center, like, did coming first, win you center position, let me know. Ooh, no, I'm liking the continuation of these effects. Like we kind of had it in Bloom, like this kind of like virtual reality game vibe, but this. And the camera work as well, kind of that similar motion. Love that's been pulled through. I'm obsessed with the song. I won't make me broken down. Please don't. Just the different vibes that you're getting in each scene is such a contrast. I'm obsessed. It comes together so well though. I just like how it's Ricky singing Crush, Crush, Crush and just such like a beautiful shot. Honestly, the armour of the school uniform, like why did we not see this on the red carpet? The fashion in this MV is so good, it's so hard not to like dive into it. I like how we're getting the reflective fabrics coming through in this night scene, not necessarily picking up on camera, but like shine a flash on that's gonna look so sick. And then how the metallics and the reflectives are tying into like the shine of the armor, like no, that's so smart. Even if it hurts when You My Crush is showing the cast. Mate. So thinking back to the synopsis I found of the song, an intense and powerful song, agree with that. Don't really understand commitment to take the next step from this. I don't understand that aspect. If anyone wants to explain that to me in the comments, be my guest, but definitely an intense and powerful song. And I love the fact that we're getting to see these two different sides in bloom. Youthful, refreshing, bright, to this more intense and powerful song, and I think that's definitely reflected in the visuals. I remember when I cussed out their Mama 2023 red carpet, the use of like the faux fur over the suits, the navy and black, new. I think one of you in the comments let me know that the fur was meant to tie into the concept of crush, like princes, knights, armor, that kind of vibe, but for me it just didn't have the same impact. I would have loved to have seen these looks on the red carpet. Like give me like a tailored red carpet moment with the different pieces of armor on each of the member. That would have been so incredible as a stage look and a red carpet moment. I don't understand why red carpet goes wrong for so many idols. Like, deliver on stage in music videos, but the red carpet is always a bit like, So we're back for Yura Flower of Fate. I was planning on uploading ZEROBASE's one. What the fuck? I was planning on uploading the first episode of Rookie Radar before this release, but you know, life happens, things happen, and I wanted to make sure that I was like 100% happy with this episode before it went live. So it's the debut of my new series, so you know, I took my time. But anyway, Yura has come out. It only makes sense to include it. I'm interested to see what their first Japanese song is like, what the MV's like. I've done some research online. I couldn't really find much about a concept, so we're going to react to the MV, then afterwards I'll give you my thoughts on what the concept is, and you can sound off in the comments and let me know yours. Also, I got a new microphone. By the way, I was not happy with the audio, so that's what this is here. It's like magnetized inside of my shirt. It's not a shirt, George, it's a vest, a tank top. So that's what that is. Anyway, let's just hit play on Yura, Flower of Fate. So this dropped on March 7th and it has over 4.2 million views. Oh my god, cute. Obviously getting a school vibe. All the petals in the background. heart. ZEROBASEONE loves singing about love. I think the concept is very, very clear. Very clear. Tara's hair, so cute. It's giving me like In Bloom vibes, but a different pace, more cutesy, more that vibe, you know? Like even the choreo. It's so bright, so cheery, but like a different kind of bright hit In Bloom. Love the band scene. No, sorry, that choreo was cute as fuck. Like the little skip and the... No. Live. That choreo is so good. Matthew with his pink hair, giving us candy floss. Defo giving me an In Bloom vibe with the flowers, like we're dating. Cute. Can't hide it forevermore. Nah, they need to keep this hair colour on Pere. Oh, the pow from How. No. Projection hurts. How is so cute. I like that visual of Ricky, like, drawing. The heart formation. It's like so much cuter than In Bloom. Do you know what I mean? I really love the visuals of this. It gives you something to relate to, but it also gives you a point of difference, you know? Honestly, I'm obsessed with this choreo. All of like the details of the hands. Cheeky. That was so cute. All the pink, I love pink. And then the glitch of the butterfly tying back into the previous MVs. That was sick. I think the song itself has a completely different sound from In Bloom and Crush. I listened to the song quite a lot before, obviously, watching the MV now. But the visuals of the MV itself give me a similar vibe to In Bloom. But I think the concept of Yura is giving us the idea of beauty in youth, but we're not getting the shadowy part behind it. In Bloom, we were getting the video game visuals, where they were jumping in and out of this different reality, and we were getting the darker styling. We don't get that in Yura. Everything is incredibly bright, lots of pinks. The color palette, again, very tight, concise, like we've seen in their previous MVs, but we're getting the Crush vibe coming through. The flowers, the bouquets, the petals, it all relates back to In Bloom for me. And then my comment about the butterfly glitching at the end, it ties into those video game effects that we saw in Bloom, but we didn't really necessarily see throughout Yura. I would say that there are some slight differences though. In Bloom was more of a refreshing vibe, whereas I feel like Yura really leans into the cutesy, like kawaii vibe, like How pouting, just the pink scene where they're dancing and all of the petals are falling, the beautiful visual of the members drawing on the perspex board, like the hearts. That is so cute. And then obviously when the members are stood in the heart formation, there's certain moves in the choreo that are so cute. It really leans in that direction. Obviously we have the school uniforms as well, and that just clearly depicts the idea of youth. What I like about these school uniforms is that they seem more fashion-led to me than just being like, it's a school uniform. We're getting the different uses of paneling throughout the members. You can see that there are different levels and steps in the tailoring as well. And I like the fact that we have some members in shorts and socks and other members in trousers to give levels and differentiation throughout their looks. I really like the personalization of the tie as well with the ZB1, and it sits in that place. Like if you ever had to wear a tie to school, I did, you were meant to tie the tie so the school's crest, logo, emblem, whatever the fuck it's called, sits in that position. And that's what they've done with their own logo. I really love videos like this where we get to see different releases, different styles, different concepts, and how the groups are evolving, and we can definitely see that with ZEROBASEONE. I can honestly understand why they've had one of the most, if not the most, successful debut of 2023. Like the amount of sales, like how wild people go for this group, it's absolutely insane, and you know, I'm happy for them. I'd have to say Crush is my favorite title track that they've done so far. In terms of the song itself, you guys know I love a powerful song, and just the visuals, the armor over the tailoring, mwah. In terms of a bias, I don't know. I would say Jung. I was a fan of his before he was even in this group. Ricky is just so beautiful, it hurts my eyes. Hanbin, How, like all of the members have their own thing, so I don't really feel like I have like a set bias just yet. Let me know your bias in the comments, let me know what your favorite title track is, and let me know your thoughts on this series. You know, give me some feedback so I can work it in to the coming episodes. What you should do next is go check out J-Hope's episode of BTS Iconic Fashion Moments. You can click just here. He is the fashionista of BTS. But thank you so much for watching this episode of Rookie Radar. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. You're amazing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bye-bye.